All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? Let me just adjust this just a tad. What's up, everybody? Hopefully, your day has been going well. We are Twin Flames Unite, and we are at it again. And if you don't know by now, I'm Chris.
And I'm Leisha.
What up? What's going on, family? Hopefully, your day is going well. This is Tuesday. Hopefully, for those who had a day off.
Today's Tuesday?
Yeah, today's Tuesday.
You sure? I thought it was Wednesday.
Yeah, I took trash out.
Did you take it out yesterday?
No, it was today.
What's today, y'all? Hold on. Today is not.
It is Tuesday. Hold on, let me see. If y'all know what day.
Oh, it's Tuesday.
got me tripping up in here. I'm like, hold up, I know it's Tuesday.
All right, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I thought it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
So, for those who, the funny thing is that yesterday was a holiday, but we had completely forgot about it.
Okay, so that's what's throwing me off.
And it may be interesting to see how, because most of us are working at home now. Like, how is that when you're still working at home, but it's a holiday? Like, that has to feel a little bit out of sorts.
Not so much. Because you're still working. Well, you're gonna know you ain't on no holiday.
All right, but anyways, today we are going to be touching on a topic that many of us have felt on one level or another.
Mm-hmm.
And today we are going to reveal to you a pattern that not only occurs in relationships, friendships, work, job. This is a pattern that has been pretty much going on for eons.
Yeah, and it's this pattern is on a micro level and it is on a macro level.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about systems.
Yes.
Okay, systems, different types of systems, different types of techniques, different types of gaslighting. I'm talking about gaslighting on such a high scale.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a kid, right, and you gaslight your brother, your sister, who cares, right? But what happens when that kid grows up and now that kid is in a position of power? And now he's gaslighting the whole damn city.
Right.
Right, that's a whole different level, right? So we're just going to take this little time to welcome everyone who's in the room. Welcome, y'all. If y'all want to go ahead and share this video, be our guest, because we want to ask some questions tonight. Tonight is going to be very interactive.
Yes.
Because we want to hear from y'all. We want to know if you guys are experiencing this, if you have experienced it, if you know someone who's experiencing this, or maybe you might be like, wow, I never thought of it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we're going to go through, we have a few, I think we have 10.
Yeah.
And we're going to go through these steps one by one.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one we touch on, we just going to really go back and forth just to know who has seen this before.
Yes. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that if you're a consumer of books, one of the books that you definitely need to be aware of or even know about or have read, or at least listen to the audiobook, I mean, it's free on YouTube, which is The Art of War.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay. Because when it comes to the art of war, just to give you a basis of it, sorry, I thought I just saw something flying up there. The basis of it is that it's pretty much war tactics, because it's understanding that in order for you to conquer another country, it's kind of like the metaphor of what they said about how to eat an elephant. Right. You eat it piece by piece. So you can't eat the elephant all at once. You have to break it apart. And what better way to break it apart with the systematic gaslighting?
Yeah, this is systematic, and we're gonna point it out, and you guys are gonna notice it. You're gonna even notice it for today.
Yes.
And you're gonna notice it in the past, because you know what they say about his story, has a tendency to repeat itself.
Yep.
Because if it's not broken, don't fix it. Right? if I want to fight with you with this certain technique, I'm not going to change it. I'm going to keep doing it because it's working. So, telltale signs of times.
Yes.
So,
and actually, I think this really, this gaslighting technique, and really looking at this, is really a 10-part 10 pieces of it that all go together as far as the gaslighting. That's why it's so confusing.
Right.
And when you get involved with somebody, you think that it's real, but it's actually not real.
Just really gaslighting the heck out of you. So we just gonna welcome everyone. That's Queen L. Welcome, sweetie. Welcome, welcome. If y'all can just go ahead and let us know where you're chiming in from in the chat. Kelrick, our boy Kelrick is in the house. What's up? What's up, Kelrick? Oh my gosh, it's so good that you're here with us. We have Lord, admin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So good to have you guys here. Who else do we have? Phoebe Seeds. Am I saying it right? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, we're gonna get into this this juicy topic tonight, y'all. But for real, we do want y'all to chime in and let us know.
Oh, in Arizona now.
Go ahead.
All right. And had to run from Idaho.
So just let us know how you feel about these 10 points, if you've experienced it at any level, okay? So yeah, we're gonna just jump right in. And we got some little notes over here.
Yeah.
So these signs, so be aware. These are the top 10 techniques that are commonly used for concealing systematic systems of control. Okay, it's institutionalized, right? It's really an institution. You know, we already talked about the tentacles. If you guys ever watched that video where we broke down the tentacles, right?
Yeah.
Of the octopus.
Oh, that was a dope video.
Yeah. So you have the religion, you have the race wars, you have the politrictors, you know, the two wings of the same bird. You know, all of these are the systems that we're talking about. They're all systems, but it's a technique. And so if you're able to see the techniques before it hits you, you can be better prepared and not fall victim of these techniques, right? So this is kind of why we want to kind of point it out tonight.
Yes.
All right. So keep in mind, this is a system that conceals, it's like hidden agendas. And it's on a big scale, it's on a wide scale. So you want to keep your eyes, all three of your eyes open.
All three
of them
Start
eyes
with the first
wide open. Again, so this is interactive. So we're going to go in one by one, right? And just let us know if you've seen this before, if you've experienced this, okay? So, numero uno.
Number one.
All right. The first one is denying. All right. And we're just going to list them out. And then after we list them out, we're going to go into them, right? Yeah. So the first one is denying. Okay. That's the first technique. The second one is deflecting. Okay, the other one is coding. You know, you got to mix them up in there, you know, coding, right? Then you have confusing. So a lot of confusion going on. You don't know what's going on. Should I take this? Should I not take it? Am I going to die? Am I going to live? What the hell is happening? Right? It's confusion. Personalizing. All right. Then you have exceptionalization. Okay. Then you have scapegoating. That's narcissists love to use scapegoating. That's a big one. Then you have mythologizing. Right? So this is all tricks on your mind. So we're just trying to prepare you for this this thing that's taking place right now. Get your mind strong, right? And then decontextualizing, okay? Taking things out of context and mixing and mirroring, okay? Shadow stuff, right? And the last but not least,
just straight out
lying. Just lying to your face, like, hold on, you just said that. Like, I know you know I heard you, right? Just
come on.
Bold-faced lying, like, come on, are you for real? Like, you know, these are all techniques in this particular order.
Yes.
All right.
So as we go through and we break down each one of these, we want to stretch your horizons a tad bit. Because some of the things that we're about to mention and actually go through in a little bit more detail, you've more than likely experienced it in relationships.
Right.
Like with your boyfriend, girlfriend, or however you want to put it. I don't know what other terms to use other than boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, stuff like that. But you would have experienced this a lot, probably in a relationship setting.
Right.
But just stretch your horizon a little bit. And as we go through this, just drop something in the chat where you see that this happens outside of a relationship.
Right. You see it on a macro level, which is within self, within relationships, even within family structure. And then say something if you see it on a grander scale, okay? Just let us know. So the first one, babe.
All right. So the first one, when it comes to systematic division, because once again, this is about control. And it's easier to control small herds than it is to control larger herds. Okay, because when you have larger herds that you need to control, there's a lot more things that have to go into it.
Right.
You got more hands on it. And when you got more hands on it, there's more of an opportunity for mistakes to be made.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're talking about dividing and making the herd smaller. And yes, I'm using herd on specifically on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, so just keep that in mind. So one of the first steps when it really comes to systematic division is the group or the entity that is doing the division. One of the first things that they're going to do is just straight out deny that. Well, in a way, it's like totally ignoring or simply asserting that that particular thing that they're doing doesn't exist.
Right. And they're gonna say, "What are you talking about? That doesn't exist, right?" And we're just gonna use racism for an example, right? It's just an example,
right?
So you know that there are individuals that like to say that stuff doesn't happen, that stuff doesn't exist, right?
Right.
Total denying, even though the signs and everything is quite clear, they're saying it doesn't exist. Now, I know I'm just gonna say this with this part right here. Race is an illusion, right?
Yes.
Let's just keep it real. Keep that shit real. Race is an illusion. It was actually created. It was made up for political gains and stuff like that. We already knew that, okay? So that's this whole illusion, that whole race nonsense. But racism is actually a system, and that does exist. The system of it does exist. But the actual race division stuff, that's nonsense, okay? Get that out of the way.
Right.
So that's the first technique that you're going to notice in these type of unhealthy relationships or unhealthy forms of communication. It's the denying of things that are blatant, that is there. Okay, they don't want to talk about it. They know it's there. It's working fine. There's nothing to fix. So therefore, they're going to totally ignore it. Like, what are you talking about? You're crazy.
Right.
So have you guys ever experienced something like that, where you know for a fact something exists and it is happening, but maybe a person in a relationship or maybe at your job, you know, you might have made a complaint. Hey, this person is, you know, saying stuff to me, you know, making me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And maybe because that person's in a high position, you get fired. Are you crazy? That could never happen. This person could never do something like that. Total denial.
Okay.
Yes.
And for example, if I'm saying this correctly, phobia seeds, as far as the situation that's going on in Australia, they'll deny it up and down as far as the extreme
tyranny.
Yes, tyranny that is going on in Australia. And you got so many people coming out showing videos and things of that nature, but they want to be like, no, that ain't happening down there.
You guys are just disinformation. That's disinformation. That's a good example right there. That's total misinformation. Denying, right? Something that's really happening. So if you guys are seeing that, just go ahead and let us know. Drop your story in the chat, just so we can know that you guys are really relating to this particular type of situation. If you're seeing it on a small scale in a relationship, or if you're seeing it on a grand scale, right, in the world.
Yes. All right, so what's the second one? What's the second?
So the first one is denying, right? Keeping up. Y'all could see these things in relationships and outside. Next one is deflecting. Okay, that's another technique. Okay, so this one is insisting that any inequality is based on class, culture, ethnicity, family values, anything but race, right? Or using words like diversity or ethnicity when you're really talking about race, because any acknowledgement of race may be an admission that there is racism. And again, we're just using this as an example. We're going to use racism as an example, but you can pop anything in there.
Right.
Okay. So this is where you have to pay attention, because it gets tricky. They're going to use these code words to confuse you, so that you don't, hold up. Okay, diversity, ethnicity, what does that mean? Where I live, geographical location, why does that matter? Okay, if this doesn't have anything to do with divide and separation, why does that really matter?
Right.
Why do you need to know this type of information?
Yeah.
It's
And one of the
deflecting.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna say this word for the next one because that's gonna be real tight.
Right.
Yeah.
So they'll try to replace a word, right, for something else and try to make you think that that's not what they're talking about when that is exactly what they're talking about. But they feel like if they put a different word in the place, then it will kind of leave you in a type of illusion. Right. So deflecting.
Yes. And that actually leads us into the third one, which another word that really comes into play, which we're going to get into in just a second, is called coding. Okay. Now, coding is using certain words, symbols, images to invoke a certain reaction.
Right, like a fear. They want you to be afraid.
Right. For example, one of the things that really come about is the word conspiracy theory.
Right. Bam, that's a good one for right now. That's very fitting.
Okay. They say that conspiracy theory, that's just a way of simply writing somebody off and telling them that they're crazy.
Exactly. When they could, most of the time, they are revealing truths, right? But these particular truths that this particular individual is revealing, it's like harmful to the deck of cards. Right. It's a house that was built with a deck of cards, and the truth is like a wind coming in to blow that whole pack of cards down. Right. Yeah. So you want to be very mindful out there in these streets in these times.
Yeah, because it's just certain words that just come up. And like, say for example, like even back when we first went into like Afghanistan, right? If y'all remember Cat Williams talking about how they would put something on the news talking about how they're going and killing the Taliban, but instead of saying killing the Taliban, they go through and say, we just killed the 2,000 insurgents today.
Right.
And Cat Williams like, insurgents? Oh, no damn insurgents. Fuck all them. Like, really?
Fuck all insurgents, right? And that's a good word. That's a coding, right? So insurgents would be including children, babies, pregnant women, right? So they just lump all of those people so that they seem unimportant. Most people are not going to really look into what the hell insurgents mean. Oh, they killed the insurgents? Good. Get rid of their asses. It was a problem anyhow. Right. So you see they code and they wrap that word right there, insurgents, conspiracy theories. They wrap everything into that so that it takes attention away from it, right? So have you not really paying attention to what's really going on? And if you don't know what's really going on, then you cannot make educational, beneficial decisions for you and your family.
Right.
You're making decisions based off of controlled information. And that can be very dangerous.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So you got to pay attention to these codings. This is the time when we have to start thinking. We have a brain. While it's still legal to think, please let us think.
Yes. It's free to do it.
It's free to think right now. While it's still free, think, guys. You want to analyze. You want to compare. You want to have that analytical, that masculine energy coming in with the divine feminine. The creator and the logical. We have both energies for a reason. We got to utilize it. Let the wheels turn upstairs, right? So that you can make the best decisions for yourself and your family, not off of spoon-fed certain type of information, right?
Right.
But think.
Yes.
Don't get fooled by these codings.
Yes. Now this next one, the only way to really go about this is to go along the lines of racism. So we're going to stick with that for a second, okay? But just understand that this is bigger.
This is way bigger. We're just using one of their tentacles.
Okay, just bigger than that.
Yeah.
But the fourth one is confusing, okay? This is where, like, say, for example, you come out and say, these so-and-so are racist. Like, no, we're not racist. Look, we put Jerome as like the CEO of this company. What you talking about? Jerome is making billions of money.
Right.
We're not being racist. What are you talking about?
Right.
LeBron James is one of the biggest basketball players. How are we racist?
Right.
So one of the things that's done is with these confusion is that they will systematically place certain people in a position to contradict what they're actually doing,
which is what they're doing.
Okay.
Okay.
For example, let's just go to the church. Okay. Because one of the confusing things about it is that they tell you to not practice witchcraft, don't do any type of voodoo, don't draw any type of sigils or anything of that nature, use all these symbols, but yet and still they're doing rituals just about every Sunday in the church, using sigils and everything else in the church. So it's real confusing. It's like, hold up, you told us to not do that, but then you are doing that.
Right. And one of the biggest ones that really had me confused, this is after you started doing your thinking, you started doing your research, and before you were just really going along with the program and doing as you're told. But once you start really reading and you're thinking about what you're reading, right, and you're doing your analysis, things are not adding up anymore. So the biggest one for me, and no disrespect to people who do this, okay, this is just an observation that I had, okay. I realized that every Sunday when we took part in the mass and the celebrations and singing and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Every Sunday we would have to drink the wine, right? And we would have to eat some type of crusty bread. So, well, we had the nice bread. It was the one that melted, the little white thing. And I kind of liked it. It tastes good. And I like the little wine, I guess as a kid, I was just a little wino, I guess, So that was my favorite time, was when we was drinking the wine when I was growing up, quench my thirst, being in church for so long. But as I got older, I started thinking about it, right? And I'm like, so y'all up in here and you drinking the wine, but you're telling me the wine represents the blood. And then you eating the body, which is the bread. I'm like, that's cannibalism.
That's necromancy.
That's necromancy.
Necromancy.
So y'all up here doing necromancy stuff, and then y'all turning around talking about how other people do witchcraft. I'm like, y'all need to check yourselves. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're doing the same thing that you're telling people not to do. So this is the confusion.
Yeah.
And when you really start waking up and you really start seeing these things, it could kind of mess you up a little bit.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And so just once again, for those who are checking in, we're just talking about once again, if you know about the book, The Art of War, one of the things about the Art of War is that it is pretty much a tactic, pretty much a guideline to really breaking up your enemy in smaller segments so that it's easier for you to conquer them. And one of the ways of doing that is this technique of systematic gaslighting.
Yes.
And gaslighting is not just one thing. It's multiple things that go into it because they hit you from all different directions.
Up, down, hold up,
I don't know
right.
what the hell is going on here.
By the time you're done, you're like, get me the hell up on out of here. Beam me up.
Yeah. So that's number 4. It's the confusion thing where they're doing one thing and telling you not to do the other thing. And it's all the same thing.
Right, exactly.
Okay? Or they're, once again, especially like when it comes to systematic racism, they'll put Black people in certain positions like, no, that doesn't exist. Look, so-and-so has a $1 billion job. Come on now. How is that possible?
Exactly. So just look out for the confusion. And again, this can be in your own relationships. We're taking it on a micro level and on a macro level. This is just things that you want to be mindful of so that, you don't get caught up in the whirlwinds of these little techniques and tactics. Okay. Yes. The next one is personalizing.
Oh boy, let's get it.
Guys, this is a big one. Personalizing. Blaming individuals instead of institutions for anything that may seem unequal or not right. Or unfair. Okay. So let's say
oh, hold on. I got a perfect one right now.
Go on, babe.
Which is, speaking of Afghanistan.
Oh my gosh, you're going in tonight. Let me light some Santa Paulo.
Now
with the sage. Hold on, man.
Right now we got Sleepy Joe in the office, and because of the straight debauchery, the whole messed up situation of what went down as far as pulling our troops out of there, right? Instead of blaming the government for doing a sloppy job of pulling everybody out, which means that the U.S. people that were on our side versus the other Afghanistans that were on our side, they want to blame one person, Sleepy Joe. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's a certain chain of command that goes on. There's certain people that make decisions along the way. Now, I'm not standing up for Sleepy Joe because he shouldn't be in office any damn way. But instead of placing the blame where it really needs to be,
right.
They want to single out one individual.
Right. Kind of like the whole prison system.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the whole system is messed up. It's flawed, right?
Right.
So instead of really addressing the actual system itself with the flaws, they'll just blame it on a popo. Okay, it's popo fault. Let's get rid of this popo. No, it's not a popo. It's the whole freaking system.
It's the whole system.
So right, that's the personalization.
Yeah.
So if you've seen that in your life, in your relationship, if you've seen it on a macro level and on a micro level, look out, guys. This you're being bamboozled.
Yep. Same with the FDA shenanigans. Exactly.
There you go. I love it.
Same thing.
I love it.
Damn thing.
Same
thing.
They
want to blame the person that was running it.
Right.
Especially when it comes to sex trafficking. Okay. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Yeah, I better send us some donations tonight because my baby calling all these keywords. Okay, y'all hit up the Cashapp because this video is not gonna be monetized. I'm telling y'all right now, my baby is saying all these buzzwords. This video done already off the algorithm. But go on, baby, go on.
When it comes to sex trafficking, okay, because it's already been recognized that it's an issue.
It is a big issue,
and it's not just one person out there who's taking all of these innocent people and turning them out. It's a whole system.
It's systems.
It's a whole system.
Global.
They're like checkpoints.
Global.
There's certain people that have to sign off on it and say, oh yeah, that's cool, send them to that place.
Right.
So just once again, this whole systematic gaslighting that is going on. Look, it's not just one thing. It's a lot of these things that we're putting together. And one of those things is the personalization. Instead of blaming the individual, instead of blaming the whole system,
right?
They want to blame one person and put all of it on there.
Right.
And then so we fired the cop, everything's cool.
No, it's not. It's still going on.
Oh, we impeached the president, so now everything's cool.
No. So this is how you got to just pay attention to this. This is smokes and mirrors, right? So, focus all your attention and energy on this, right? And so everybody put all their energy and focus into this one thing. And then you feel like you're a hero. You feel like you're taking it down. But in the background, they have 20 other things going on.
Yep.
And when that thing dies down, they'll send you, what's that little boy with a big stomach? Lil Nas X. They'll send you him so that you'll be distracted and you won't even pay attention. And then before you know, you forget about that one.
Or they send you the crate challenge.
They send you a crate challenge and everybody killing themselves. So you really gotta just focus and realize when you're at some type of psychological warfare, because that's what's going on right now. Again, we're trying to strengthen everybody's mind with these tactics.
Just opening you up,
opening you up on the macro. We're taking this on a macro scale.
Yes.
Take the relationship aspect and we're just gonna broaden it out. Okay, guys? So stick with us.
Yeah.
And we have a solution for this at the end.
Oh yeah, we got a solution. So stay tuned to the solution to all of this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And what's number 6, baby?
Number 6, exceptionalization or exceptionalizing. Okay, so acknowledge that they may be an extremist or a bad apple responsible for a certain situation, but never conceding that there is any institutional accountability or systematic problem or systematic inequality. So again, they're just going to pick that one person. Okay, so he's the exception to the rule. They like to say, "Oh, that's a bad apple. Let's get rid of the bad apple." No, mofo. The whole tree needs to cut down.
Yep. Need to take it out from the roots.
We need to root that tree. The tree, something wrong with the tree, because this is why it's bearing bad fruits, because something wrong with the damn tree. Remove the tree. So you see again.
Perfect example. Go ahead and read this.
What we got here?
She said, like school, one person started the food fight. If everyone joined in, only the person who started it gets in this. Come on now. See, y'all thinking outside the box. This is way bigger than relationships.
Speak to that.
Like you got one person that started the food fight.
Okay.
And you got 200 other students throwing food. Only one person get in trouble?
Let's speak to that. See, on a bigger scale. We taking this on a macro scale today.
Okay.
All right.
So let's get it. So that's the exception. So instead of really focusing on the institution, the whole system that caused that one person to be in that position to let everything fall apart.
Right.
They want to blame the individual.
Right.
And not the whole institution or the system.
Not fix it. And that's like putting, like you have a disease, right? And there is a cure for the disease, but they refuse to cure the disease because the cure is going to take money away. So let's just treat this. We're going to give you a lot of treatments, okay? You're going to take this pill for that symptom. You're going to take that pill for that symptom. Right, but you're never going to address the root issue. What is really the problem?
Right.
All right.
Yes.
So just keep that in mind.
And just to speak in code for just a second, it's very simple to this new medical miracle that is floating around the whole world right now. Which says that it can stop the transmission of certain entities, certain frequencies. Okay.
Like
but what they're not saying is that medical drug is only attacking the first type of situationship that came around, and it is taking out all of your other soldiers that are there to help you. And so now when there are some new situations that come up that don't look nothing like the first one, now you SOL. But I'm just going to say that, and we're going to leave it there.
That's another example of something else. We don't know what's that example, but it came in. We're going to let it in.
Right.
Number 7, guys.
Number 7
is a good number, okay? Scapegoating.
Scapegoating.
And I know y'all see this in relationships too. Scapegoating. We're going to take this on a bigger scale. Outside, in the relationship and outside of the relationship, okay? So scapegoating. Holding people who are adversely affected by one of their tentacles, okay, with racism, whatever it is, politicsers,
right,
responsible for their own plight, blaming things on their pathological, okay, value and lifestyle, such as laziness, promiscuousness, or lack of personal responsibility. So scapegoating.
Yeah.
It's everything else's fault. It's everybody else's fault.
Yeah. And let's just say, for one, we're going to look at racism. We're going to come to a couple of different ones when it comes to the scapegoating. They want to say that Black people are not successful because they're lazy.
Right.
I'm sorry, but if we were the ones in the fields, how in the hell are we lazy?
We tired.
Okay. Here's another one, which is saying that when it comes to women being in power, like being a CEO, they're saying, oh, you know, it's just that the women just don't think as logical as men.
They're too emotional.
But they're too emotional. They go with their emotions. You know, that's why they're not in power, because their emotions will let them go off the deep end.
Right.
You know, it's so many things that go on. And we need to recognize it when it's going on.
You have to see it. You have to see it. You can't make up excuses.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes. We cannot continue to make up excuses for these tactics.
No.
Because they will only work if we allow it to work.
Right.
This is why we have to be on our tippy toes, and we have to be mentally strong. Because again, it's a psychological warfare that's taking place. It's spiritual warfare. War looks different now. I mean, think about it. Like back in the days, these philosophers, right? They took notes. That's how they did it. They took a lot of notes, and they did a lot of typing and stuff like that. They had to have paper, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That has upgraded, okay? It's everything is upgraded. So therefore, war is going to look different now.
Right.
Okay? It's upgraded to more psychological. So in order for us to really evolve and get through our ascension and really get to the highest and best version of ourselves, we have to be mentally strong. Okay, we cannot allow these situations to continue to trick us and gaslight us like this.
Right.
Don't let nobody be doing no scapegoating.
Right. And just real quick, quality painting works.
Ooh, I like that.
We definitely look forward to talking with you and building with you. So definitely hit us up.
Yes.
And just real quick, for anybody who is looking to book a session with us, if you haven't seen from our community board that's on our YouTube channel, if you haven't received the email, or if you haven't received the Instagram post that went out from yesterday up until 9/11, we are offering a 23% discount off of all card readings. Okay, so right now you don't have to worry about putting in the code. You don't have to worry about no discounts or anything like that. It's already included.
That's right.
And that special discount is going to be available until September the 11th. And after that, it's going back to its normal price.
Right.
Okay.
So get in while you can, guys. And also, don't forget our Royal Twin Flames.
Yes.
You guys have a special discount.
Yes.
All right. So you can double up.
Yep. There
okay.
You go.
So the number 8, we have mythologizing. Okay, and again, these are just examples. We can plug any one of their tentacles in here.
Yep.
Okay, appealing to the great American myth. Anyone who tries can succeed.
Yeah, like the one of the greatest slogans is pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Right. Everything and everyone is equal.
Right.
This is how it's supposed to be.
It's not supposed to be, but when you have all of these things going on, you got other, because you look. We're just talking about one of the things to divide and conquer, which is this gaslighting. There are other things that are put in place to hold a certain group of people to a certain level.
A certain level, because it's beneficial to another set of people. And right now they have a new thing that's up on the horizon. There is a new thing that is up on the horizon. One of them is called the maxed, and the other one is called the unmaxed. Okay. So there is a new deviation that's coming about, because what's happening now is people are waking up to what's really happening. They're really realizing that there is really no need for this type of segregation. People can actually come together. People can actually work together. And they realize that this whole thing that they've been doing all along is an illusion. So their tentacles are growing weak. So they need something else to keep the fire burning, to keep the separation stronger. So now they have the max on and the unmax. You know, the jizzy jab and the unjizzy jab, and the mask and the all of these crazy stuff. This is just them.
Oh, she clapping her hands now.
This is just them plunging another one of their divide and conquer tactics. So a new tentacle is now growing. Don't give that tentacle any power, okay? If you have a friend and they decide that they want to go ahead and get jizzy jabbed up, that's their free will, okay?
Right.
If you decide that you don't want to get jizzy jabbed up, that's your free will. And we should all be able to live free and do what we think is right for us. We know ourselves. We've been with ourselves for however old we are.
Right.
So I'm 22. I've been with myself for 22 years.
Yep.
My baby's 22, been with herself for 22. So we know ourselves better than anybody, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Right? Don't let them divide us anymore.
No.
Okay? Love your fellow jizzy jab and your fellow unjizzy jabber. Okay? We're still here together in this thing, and we're ascending. Most of us, hopefully, okay?
All right. So yeah, that's the mythological part. They want to throw that out like, oh, pull yourself by your bootstraps, if everybody is a winner. No, everybody is not a winner.
Right, because right now they're shutting out the unjizzy jab from restaurants. So how is everybody equal?
No.
You see, they're trying to slip that in. Don't let them.
No, don't let them.
Number 9.
Number 9, yeah.
Decontextualizing, okay? Ignoring the context of, we're just using racism, but we can plug any one of their tentacles in here. Ignoring the context of racism so that things appear to be isolated incidents rather than part of a pattern or a bigger picture. They're very good at this.
Oh, you know what? That's okay. So right now, and this actually goes back to what Phobia C was talking about, what's going on in Australia. They want to say that that's an isolated incident. It's not happening everywhere. And then in addition to that, they want to say that certain people are, you know, going up to the upper room after the second one. And they want to say that that's an isolated incident.
No.
Not everybody is going that way. But reports have recently come out that there are higher numbers in people going to the upper room after the second one than we even thought about. Okay. It's just that they are not going to reveal that, because then that would be admitting that the whole thing is a sham.
They don't want to admit that. Guys, we have to pay attention and open our eyes. This lady, this wonderful young lady, I think she's, I can't remember her name, but she won some type of American Idol, right? This young lady, what was her name? I think did I screenshot it? But they actually took her baby away from her. Can you imagine this crazy stuff? Because she refused to give her baby a jizzab, okay? And so they literally took the lady's healthy baby, took the baby away from her, put the baby in foster care.
Right.
Okay? Because who knows, right? Why would you? And the baby had a lovely name. The baby's name was Amin Ra. Do you know what type of power that name holds? Just the name.
Huge power.
Amin Ra. Oh, okay. No, we got to get that, right? So, and they want it. So again, they want to make it seem like if it's an isolated incident. No, it's not isolated. That baby's name is Amin Ra. Right. You know exactly what you was doing when you took that baby away from that conscious mother and conscious father. You already know what type of fire, what type of soul that is. Okay? So we can't allow them to trick us like this with this decontextualizing. Okay? Don't fall for the okie doke. See it. You can see these things again in relationships, and you can see this on a wider scale around you.
Right.
Just pay attention.
Just open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Open your eye.
Eye. There you go. Open your eye. This is the one that really needs to open up.
Okay. And then the last but not least, as far as this whole puzzle that comes together as far as gaslighting, is just straight out bold-faced lying.
Lying in your face.
Lying in your face.
Bold-faced lies.
And we're just going to go to our polytricks just for this one, because prior to Sleepy Joe coming into office, he said that, we need to do some thorough investigations. We need to have long-term experiments done to make sure that this is safe for the American people. But flip-flop, we get in office, we need to get the jab, we need to get it to our brown and Latino folks first. And like, hold up.
Why you want to put us in the front line, right? When it's time to collect money, we don't be in the front line.
In October, you said that this is not safe. They're rushing it.
Right. And you know what was crazy? They had something in the article that says that if the Latinos and the brown peoples get it first, that is some type of racial justice.
No.
You see the gaslighting again? It's called racial justice.
So they want to pick at your emotions, like, we've been beat down so much. Right. Oh, you want to put us to the front line now?
Right.
Oh, yes, master. Let me go ahead and
racial justice. What the hell is racial justice? If it's a medicine and it's supposed to be good for everyone, what the hell is racial justice? That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So don't let them lie to you, family. Don't let people lie to you. Again, have your mind intact. Do mind training. Do word puzzles. Do which meditation helps to strengthen the mind. Yes. Build up your spirit. Okay. Don't let anyone use these techniques on you. Right. Don't let them get away with it.
Right.
I'm gonna run through these techniques one more time. Y'all ready? Let's start from the beginning. Denying. Okay, that's the first one. Deflecting. Coding. Don't let anybody give you no trick words. Use no big words. Insertions. Trick, you talking about? Oh, we got rid of the insertions. Who? Ask yourself. Who are the insertions, sir? Who are you talking about? Who are insurgents?
What are their names?
What are their names? Who are they?
Did they have children?
Did they have
family?
children? Was it babies? Who are the insurgents? Okay, don't just run with it. Confusing, personalizing, exceptionalizing, scapegoating, mythologizing. Don't let them rock you to sleep, okay? Decontextualizing. Don't let nobody lie to you, family. We are smarter than this.
Right.
Okay? We are stronger than we know. We are smarter than we know.
Yes. And just to get to the solution, because I know quite a few all are waiting on, what is the solution to all of this gaslighting, to all of the different tricks that they are attempting to play out in front of our eyes? And the solution to all of this is love. Okay? But we're not talking about blinders type love. We're not talking about the bubble love type phase.
Right.
We're talking about love that a warrior has in protecting their family. Okay? We're talking about that type of love.
Love. It is the highest. It is the highest frequency within this universe. It is love. That purple flame can transmute anything, family. Love can transmute all these damn little silly tactics. Okay? Love yourself. And once you love yourself, you can extend that love outside of self.
Yes.
If you're in a position to protect your fellow brother and sister, to offer them some type of compassion, to offer them some type of help, go ahead and do it if you're in that position. If you're not in a position, hey, you're just not. That is still love. You have to love yourself first.
Right.
Okay? But if you see your fellow brother in some type of a situation, I don't care, black, white, yellow, orange, pink, green, whatever the hell it is, if you are able to assist your brother and your sister, go ahead and do it. If you're able to support your brother and sister, if you're able to come together and support, form a group and support to make a change to this tyranny, to this ridiculousness, jizzy jabbed or unjizzy jabbed, doesn't matter. Do it. Help each other. It's time for us to come together in love, in unity, in support. It is time for us to lift the hell up. The game is over. Stand up.
Yeah, the game is done.
It's done. It's finito. Finito. It's finished.
And you know what? Here's one of the biggest lies when it comes to gaslighting, is that they want you to believe that this war is still ongoing.
Please.
This war has already been won.
Spare us.
It has already been won.
Listen, guys.
That's why it's not so even that important for you to go through and do these battles, and to protest anything, because
don't fall for it. All this thing with these, what one of the sisters said, she said they're building isolation camps they call hospitals in several states.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Listen, go to Africa. This is what we're trying to tell you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to. Don't trick yourself into feeling like you're confined to a particular space. You're not. Okay? If the space that you're in is no longer serving you, elevate yourself. Maybe your higher self is trying to take you someplace else. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to love yourself enough to be able to leave a particular situation if it's no longer serving you. Okay? Because who are they going to put in the places if there's nobody to put?
Hello?
Okay? Everybody, believe it or not, everybody is not with this type of agenda.
Yeah.
Everybody is not with it. Think about it. There's not a lot of people that's with it, but they will try to perpetuate it and make you feel that a lot of people is for it. They're not.
They're not. And take it from someone who knows a little bit behind the scenes as far as when it comes to anything that's really on television is a play.
A pantomime.
Okay? Even the live news that they say is live and they're shouting and it's unedited.
Show y'all something.
It is staged.
let me show y'all something, okay? Let me show y'all a little. Thank y'all for the little donation. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Somebody sent us PayPal. If you guys don't have PayPal, feel free to send us the Cashapp. I think the link is up there. But thank you for whoever sent that donation. That is very nice of you. We do appreciate that because we ain't monetizing this video.
Yeah. But when it comes to Hollywood, they have sets set up everywhere. Everybody's reading from a script. If this was the real news, why are you reading from a script? Just tell what happened.
I'll show y'all something I discovered the other day.
Hopefully, I don't know. You got to know a little bit behind the story.
There is some prerequisites for this, okay? But I'll tell you as much as I can. You guys know about do you guys know about the Tree of Life, right?
Yeah, if you know about the Tree of Life, drop a 1.
Put a 1 in the chat if you guys know about the Tree of Life. Most people call it the Kabbalah or whatever, but it's the Tree of Life. It's the path from Earth to your ascension, to your growth. If you guys know about the Tree of Life, just let me know. Okay. What's up? What's up? Victory of Love, Jay-Z, Blue Diamond Dust in his house.
Yes.
What's up, family? It's our day ones. So y'all know about the Tree of Life, okay?
Yes.
Now, CNN, right? See, we saying all these code words. This video is they're probably gonna get it. So CNN is the one that's really in charge of spreading all of this the news. You know, the media, the deceiver, right? So yes, good. So Blue Diamond, that's beautiful. Jay-Z, wonderful. Now I want y'all to look. I hope it doesn't flip. It keeps flipping.
Okay. So just for those who are not aware, thank you so much, Dee, for your donation.
Thank you, sweetie.
If you're not familiar with this Kabbalistic tree, definitely look into it. But go ahead, baby, break it down.
Okay. So look at CNN. It's flipped upside down. That's the only way you can see it is when you flip it upside down. You see that? Okay. That's CNN flipped sideways, guys. That is the path. That is the path on the Kabbalah. And I'm going to show you the path. They don't even start at Earth. They start at the formation. You see that whole straight line?
Yeah.
That means that they start at the formation. So they're literally forming you through their information.
Yes. Hold on. Do I have a?
And it's you're gonna need a little bit more about the Kabbalah. If you don't know about the Kabbalah, this might be kind of a little difficult for you to understand. But we definitely encourage you to join our Royal Twin Flames because we will be breaking this down for everybody.
Yes. So when you look at that CNN symbol, and I wish I should bring it up side by side.
Yeah, you should be able to.
It's kind of impromptu, but it's okay. So just know that Earth is down here. If you can see the mouse moving, Earth is down here. Bring that.
Hey, I think that'd be better for them.
Yes. What's the part that I'm looking for?
Right here. See, they start right there.
For this. Okay. So, gosh, let me come down here. Okay. So that CNN is starting from here, which is actually the realm of formation. I don't know if that comes in for y'all.
Yeah, I better stop playing with these
focus. Okay. So CNN is starting here from formation. They're not worried about the substance. They're going to the formation and they're sending everything up the tree. So CNN is telling you from the symbol from the jump that they are forming what you are perceiving.
And whatever they want that to be, that is what you are going to perceive. It don't matter if it's a lie. That's what they want you to perceive. And they're telling you in their symbols. This place is all about symbols because the subconscious understands symbols. People know how to market things to you. This is why they use symbols, because your conscious mind is not really, it's just the steering wheel. They're going to the subconscious and they're speaking to the subconscious through their symbology.
Right.
And it's really, it hurts my heart sometimes because these religwas, which is the shackle and bind, these particular religions that is currently on this planet, which all of them were created, it keeps our people binded, and it keeps them not only binded but blinded.
Yep.
to this type of control.
Mm-hmm.
And it really hurts because, you know, when you try to explain this to a people, they already have their spells, conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
See how the insurgents, right? The mothers and the children,
Yep.
right?
The
It's
racists.
it's already wrapped in these spells, right? When you try to bring true knowledge and information to our people, they have these spells on it, and so it keeps them in a sleep,
right?
And it keeps them in that lower reality by perceiving these lies that these type of beings are literally feeding them, and they tell you their symbology.
Yep.
But that's just something I wanted y'all to see tonight, family, is that the illusion is real.
Yeah. And it's just an illusion. Because in reality, the war is over. It's just that we have to do our parts. Hold on, wait for this plane to go by.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. We just have to do our part to remember that you are God.
Gods and goddesses, you know. It's so crazy because somebody I know, you know, told this other person, you know, giving them a greeting, you know, like, you're a goddess. And this other individual was like, I rebuke you in the name of such and such. Like, wow, you know, that's what I'm talking about. That's the cap.
Yeah.
You know, that's the cap. That's the control that we are currently under. And our job is really to come here and to help you to remember who you are.
Right.
It's in your DNA.
Yes.
It don't need you to believe, it's there.
Yeah, because just like our slogan, which we forgot to say in the beginning of this.
Gosh, it was so hot and fiery, ready with this information.
That our whole purpose is to provide you with solutions that you can apply easily, naturally, and automatically
in your everyday life, so you can tap into your unlimited potential
and rise to the highest version of yourself. Okay? Because once you get this information, once you open your eyes, you will be able to easily detect bullshit.
Yes, fast. Real
fast. Okay? Let's get it.
Yeah.
So that's the information we wanted to bring in to you all. We thank you all so much.
Yes, you guys are amazing. Thank you.
Being in here with us. Once again, if you're not aware of us on Instagram, you can find us on Instagram there. We're also on Facebook. We see a couple of y'all watching on Facebook. We thank y'all so much. Or you can go to our website and book a session with us, especially one of our card readers. But once again, it is 23% off until 9/11. And after 9/11, it goes back up. And shout out to all of our Royal Twin Flames on the website and also on our Royal Star Seeds, because we have a Royal Twin Flame meeting on this 9/11.
Yes, you guys are not going to want to miss it because we have a lot of important information to provide that we can't provide here.
Yes.
So
yes, a lot of information. And once again, if you are new to this channel, we do ask that you do subscribe. YouTube is hating. They don't want us to get to the 666.
They're hating on us again.
We were like 2 people away from getting to 6,000.
I think we actually made it. We did get to 666.
And now they took
it
down
hated
to
on
57.
us. They keep doing that.
So show YouTube that you like this channel.
Yes, please.
And also give a thumbs up.
Give a thumbs up, like, share. If everybody on here, we got 24 people watching right now. If all 24 of you share the video, that will be really awesome. If everybody shares the video, that will help to let YouTube leave us alone.
Yes.
So thank y'all so much. We appreciate it. Oh, 1111 Goddess 999. Thank you so much for your donation.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you guys. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for the exchange of energy. I'm just going to pull a card for the collective. And right now, the card for the collective is the Queen of Earth. Listen, family, we are here to stand in our power, guys. The Queen of Earth, the nurturer, the provider, you know, that motherly love, that motherly instinct, that feminine energy, that creator energy. We are creators, guys. We are creating right now. We are co-creators on this planet. Don't let nobody push you off this planet until you ready to go.
Right.
Okay, you go when you say you're ready to go.
Right.
And that's it. Okay, we are here. We can commune with Mother Nature. Mother Nature can take care of us once we take care of her. Okay, don't have any fear in your heart. Fear is a very low vibration. It's a very low and dense frequency.
Yep.
And when you have fear, love and fear cannot be in the same space together because they're actually opposite. Love and hate is not opposites. They're the same coin, different temperatures. Okay, but love and fear, they're opposites. One, if you have love, you can't have fear. Okay, so you want to definitely be on the highest frequency of love.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Don't let these people pull you down.
Don't let them fool you.
Okay, because right now they are attacking a lot of our light workers.
Oh, they're going hard on our light workers, in our divine masculines.
Yes.
They are going, but it's okay. We are not afraid.
No.
We are not afraid. We stand in love. We stand in unity. And we send positive and high and balanced vibrations and high frequencies to everyone.
Yes.
And, you know, we bid them well and wish them well, sending healing energy where that is needed on this planet, throughout this realm.
Yes.
Okay. And together we are going to rise. And it doesn't matter how much they gaslight us. It doesn't matter how much they try to lie to us. It doesn't matter how many camps they try to build. They could go sleep in their own damn camps.
Yep.
It don't matter what they try to do. If we stand in our power, we stand in love, nothing cannot shake us, because we listen, we have souls. You cannot kill energy.
No.
We'll insert ourselves right back in this place.
No, I'm gone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love y'all. This experience has been fun.
He said, no, that's it.
I've taken all of the knowledge
I'm done.
that I needed to get, and I am taking the fraction of myself
I cannot tonight.
and reconnecting it with the total source that is me, and I'm moving on to different dimensions. I love y'all.
You done, babe.
I mean, yeah, as long as I'm here, I'm gonna do my best to give y'all I'm gonna give y'all as much information as I can, and do as much help as we can.
This is true.
Because we get messages all the time. We get emails all the time.
Yeah, he ain't lying.
And you know, a lot of stuff we give out for free. We probably do more free stuff than we do paid stuff. Yeah. But once this soul leaves this vessel,
my baby ain't coming back. I ain't gonna come back neither. I mean, if he ain't coming back, I ain't coming back. He probably here because of me right now.
I'm done.
Oh, somebody say they've been quantum jumping. Listen, so are we. So have we. Okay.
Oh, have y'all been quantum jumping?
We have.
No, we ain't jumping no more. We jumped in 2019, and you
that
see
was terrible. That jump in 2019.
Yeah, we came into the pandemic.
That's what we did.
So we're like, nope, we ain't jumping no more.
But we have though. We did that jump. We did it like we did one with the water. And then we did it twice.
Yeah.
One with the water, and then the last one was when we jumped into this this situation.
Yeah. Anyway,
everything happens for a reason, and you know, hey.
And real quick before we head out, because Big Emperor is talking about her baby is having a birthday today. If it's today, send a happy Earth Strong Day, happy birthday to your baby. Give him a hug and kiss from Chris and Leisha.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
All right,
happy Earth Strong. Power to the star seed.
Yes. All right. So without further ado, y'all, that's all we got for today. We just wanted to come in and provide you some stuff to shed some light on just one of the tactics, okay? And even in that one tactic, there's 10 other sub-tactics. So open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
And be aware.
Be aware. Don't let them tentacles suck on you like suction cups.
Nope.
Okay? Pay attention and stay vigilant. Stay strong, okay?
Right.
We love you guys.
Yes. All right. So without further ado, we love y'all. Peace out.